But
okay, so
Enigma just comes out.
Yeah, so
limitations of myself, so like I didn't even know what to have, and you can get it done. I really want to pick your brain about this safe lane Void Spirit.
I thought you were gonna pick my brain about this helium balloon that's under me.
Watson, top lane, might be dying to first blood. Loosen beam, but one more right click. Kaori is actually the one who gets the kill on the tick.
He was known for his TB, right? Like naive TB, naive Luna. He had a lot of good stacks.
His TA.
Yeah, TA 2000. I think maybe a draw as well or something like that. But they're crushing them on top lane.
They really are, and they're not stopping.
Yeah. Watson, they're not really enjoying this.
I almost want to say I remember the build being like, oof, God. Unfortunate that Acorn shot bouncing off the trees. No other target than Tofu on that Mirana. Rolling Thunder over bottom. As Abed is here with TA2000. Aether Remnant for the lockdown. It's about to be 4-0. And a 2,000 net worth lead here for Aurora. Just
Kaori, he's mid on Quinn.
Hugs around him. EMP is down. Tornado used, but Quinn in trouble. Looking like it's going to be 5-0. Snowball saved. Now hitting the clockwork. Tofu comes around. Starstorm does land twice on the clockwork, but it's not going to matter. Quinn's dead.
Just learning new things.
Definitely learning, and I learn a lot from the games that I watch here. And I feel like it's just, even these pros, especially with the new rosters, there's a lot to be learned as they continue on. And Q gonna get out of harm's way. The Rolling Thunder comes through there. It hits onto the Tusk once again. The Astral Step looking for the Aether Remnant, doesn't connect onto Quinn. So TA2000 a little bit far from his team, but they still get the kill on a Celery. They're looking for more. Cold Snap on a Kaori.
Yep.
TA2000 maybe looking to jump back in, but from the side they've got Ace, who's got Primal Roar available, just gets out of the range. They'll look for Kaori. They'll look for something, honestly, but the two-man bushwhack, they get the kill on a Quinn. No Primal Roar yet. Finally get the kill on a Kaori, but now Black Hole committed. Sharpshooter comes through. Ace is dead. It's 8-1. Quickly, we had the
team
Brazil,
eat the Black Hole in the end.
We've got 8-1. We know what it's like to be an Enigma at times. Tornado out onto the Enigma. And they're going to try and follow up that Tornado to get a kill.
He disappeared.
They will do so. The EMP actually popped on Abed. And those drinking buddies away. But now the Swashbuckle landing on a 3. Shards locking. Cogs are in. But the Shards, they're blocking him from getting away. Snowball lands. They just need a couple of more shots. But the Sharpshooter and the
Eidolons are getting him.
They'll get Quinn
They're
again.
following them all.
They're looking at Tofu. They'll finally get Kaori. But is it worth it? Kaori is the only one, really. Watson, he's in some trouble. He's in an awful spot, and he's dead. Yeah, that is really rough for Gaimin Gladiators.
Yeah, they tried making move. Team is absolutely made to fight early. Like you have Void Spirit on safe lane.
Hook shot. All the way on to
point.
Ace. Battery Assault, Swashbuckle, but they've got the Bushwhack, the Sharpshooter. They are not stopping.
They aren't, and they're really loving themselves right now. Like, this went through him.
Yeah, on the way back.
On the way back, yeah.
Not like Pudge's hook, where it extends all the way out and then sometimes
they're still going,
back. Bushwhack, Sharpshooter, Tornado's not going to be enough. Push into the Cogs. Kaori getting that kill onto Quinn. Quite the cinematic experience so far for Aurora.
Yeah, one thing needs to be said. How do you fight these guys? They're just constantly brawling. This is an insane draft when you join these snowbally fights in which he pops the solar flare and then you fight. But
Snowball, Q though. Walrus Punch, Swashbuckle, and the shield crash. So Lucid Beam gets the kill, but is it worth it? You have tight turning angles with this Thunderbolt. You're now trying to go for Celery. You already got Watson. You want Watson to farm, but he's going for a kill and then paying for it with his life.
Yeah, that looked really rough. The moment. And on top lane, Clockwork might hook in.
Ooh, Ace. And that Rocket Flare is just so tough to deal with. May not even need the hook shot here.
Yep.
They've got the Sharpshooters, so that passive is gone. The Malefice follow-up, and now the Swashbuckle. Ace is dead. They don't need the hook shot, and they hold it so long that, truthfully, if you're Gaimin Gladiators, if you go over there, you're the one who's going to get hook shot.
Yep.
Spot somebody. He's in a close enough range to get a hook shot out. Tornado, and now there's the Rocket Flare. Hook shot to start. Cogs, Battery Assault. So yeah, the Roar was there, but TA2000,
he's out.
He's alive. The Black Hole Committee lands on a 2. That's going to be Quinn ending up dead. TA2000 trying to survive. Bushwhack follow-up. They'll get the kill there on an Ace. really good counter initiation coming in from Aurora, and they're looking for more. They want Tofu, the swashbuckle in front, Rocket Flare slowing him down for a moment, and the acorn shot to secure the double kill for Q. That is a really good fight there for Aurora, and it's Kaori no.
Yes, sir. Tofu, he tried to help a little bit.
Watson's still dead here, though, and they don't get anything from this.
4K behind. They're reaching this damage threshold in which, sure, the Crimson Guard is great, but if you roar a target, you should be able to take it down. Almost anyone.
Bushwhack connects on a TPing Tofu. And Tofu mixed up in the miso soup. As
Killing off the Enigma or the Pango would be huge if they can get him.
going Gleipnir, looking to make a move as the Primal Roar comes through. Celery in some trouble.
He's
The
not dying.
Thunder bouncing around. They go to the
Okay,
Black Hole, but they get the kill on the jabs. They'll take the Enigma. Abed with the roll ending soon. Actually juggled up for a second. TA2000 lost that Aegis. Aether Remnant trying to do whatever he can. 3-man Bushwhack. That's all right with the Acorn shot. Gleipnir now to follow it, but they go to the Drinking Buddies. They start to chase. They look at Kaori. They'll get themselves the kill into the Clockwork. 2 heroes dead, and Gaimin Gladiators defended successfully for the moment.
They repel.
3,000 net worth ahead. It feels like it should be so much more. And you've tried to go high ground. You're going to look to get a kill here on the Tusk. Celery, though, Snowball extending his life. It assimilate going further towards the rest of the team. Hunters, Boomerang, and Celery dead.
He went in to farm some Eidolons.
Holding about enough gold to get a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Double step.
Oh, he's going in. He's deep.
Really in. EMP, arrow lands, TA2000's dead. That is away from the rest of the team. The BKB was used. You're starting to maybe see some panic from Aurora as Kaori will avoid that arrow under the tier 1 tower that's still standing.
But they're tipping
Hook
in.
shot, Quinn. Now the Cogs looking for the Sunstrike. One more right click gets the kill. They've got the Sharpshooter that lands out of the Mirana, but they're going the other way. They've got the Black Hole. It's going to be on a Quinn. Do they have the damage to follow it up? They do. So they at least get the Invoker, but the biggest prized ticket is still this Luna. They know Roche is soon.
Jabs? He has no blink.
That's going to be the Primal Roar and a kill onto Jabs. Under this tier 1 tower that still stands
Roche.
no longer. 30 minutes.
It's not up.
A minute 30, though.
Yeah. It should have been Roche if it was up, but yeah, we'll see.
Right.
It's literally, I play a lot of Hoodwink, but it's one of those items that I almost never buy. Don't value it as highly.
Silver Edge smoke. Simulate Astral Step, trying to get some distance, but there's the blink into the Primal Roar. They go to the hookshot. It's going to be Cogs around 2 with the Rolling Thunder as well as the Gleipnir, but they got the kill on a TA2000. Sharpshooter flies through. That's going to be avoided thanks to the Manta with Quinn on this Invoker. Kaori's already dead. Tornado's going to be off the mark on Abed, but he gets under the tier 2 tower. May not be far enough away. They blink under the tier 2. They've got the Lucent Beam. Sunstrike lands, and it's 3 heroes dead on the side of Aurora. Snowball, almost in time.
They were so clumped up and so together.
Ceterax.
You see what they're doing? They're running away from them with the other 4 because they understand.
Rolling
Abed is
Thunder.
in.
We've also got the Cogs around Kaori, but the Drinking Buddies will pull him out. Sharpshooter actually missed. You gotta be careful if you're Watson until the Satanic allows you to heal up to full. And Aurora looking for the perfect opportunity, but they are just not finding that little sliver to jump through on, and now it's Mega Creeps for the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
Watson, Alacrity, Solar Crested, Luna. Look at those towers on top lane TA2000 trying to make a
Eventually,
play.
you gotta move. You gotta go. They instead just called GG.
They call GG. They look. I know how it looks like. It looks like they didn't even try to take this fight. They truly did. They were moving in the right directions. Discussing it this long, I was gonna. I feel like the other.
Not really spelling what I was hoping for. You really just HUH. Top
Ace.
lane, stun being charged up, looking over at Ace. That'll hit. Tofu's there with him, but a soul assumption thrown over on TA2000. Looking for first blood.
Oh, he has another
soul
one.
Assumption, now TA2000.
Oh.
He's taking out.
That was so close. And TA2000, he actually canceled one of... Oh, he's coming in for another one.
Oh.
Ace, actually,
right.
Ace. Oh, my friend, he went back into the acid spray. A lot of small instances of damage, and he just heals through them with his ult. Abed just trying his best.
Really is. Soul Assumption. Oh, God.
Another one.
TA 2000. They get ace. So they at least get that with the Alpha Wolf. Kaori.
Job. Go somewhere, gank with the Dream Coil, hope for the best.
Kaori. Nature's Attendants charging up the stun, avoided with a snowball. Soul Assumption into Kaori. Q comes over. Now the attention is on the ace. Acorn shot bounces through Celery as well as ace. But the cogs around too. Soul Assumption again, charging it up for another shot potentially. That'll be thrown over onto Kaori. Doesn't get the kill, but the charge on the stun is long and kills off Celery with a couple extra hits. They look over at TA 2000. They'll get that kill. Snowball across both heroes. Kaori's gone. Q now trying to stay alive, but the Soul Assumption kill for ace. 3 heroes dead top. Nothing more from gaming just yet.
Yeah, and like your playstyle in which Alchemist and Visage kind of get level 6 together, and then Alchemist can sit in front of the tower, that's not happening. Instead, they're diving him even further.
Hurricane pushing Kaori, charge stunned up, but the cogs are around this Alchemist. Rolling Thunder, whoa! Ace took so much damage so quickly. Snowball lands on the Enchantress, but they might just get the Clockwork too. This is really good for Aurora if they can clean up without losing anything. Bushwhack though, coming through, landing on a Quinn as well as the Tusk. They go to the Dream Coil, they'll snap it on the Tusk, they get the kill on a Quinn. They'll look over at Tofu with the acid spray down. Tofu, he's trying to push himself to the low ground with this shards, but now it's just extending the inevitable with this snowball, and it's 4 heroes dead on the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
Very, very nicely done by our birthday as well. So they're like, here you go, guys. One fight for you.
A lot of cakes.
But only one,
charged up. And TA 2000 kind of sticking around because the enchant on the Quinn slowed him up. Hurricane of Kaori again. Snowball pulling in Quinn. Boundless Strike trying to heal with the Jingu, but the Illusory Orb, the stun, the Boundless!
Oh, he heals.
Quinn! He heals a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. The Mischief! Oh, Dream Coil committed from Abed, and they'll get the kill to Quinn.
Super worth it. It was also Enchantress, by the way. Get the kill on Ench in the end. Something for him. Aurora, they're back.
They are back. Shards well placed, but there's still an Illusory Orb. Swashbuckle Tofu, he's got Snowball. But he'll Walrus Punch, Shield Crash earned on him. Tofu extending again his life, which seems to be for ire. Illusory Orb, Bushwhack juking it from side to side. He is still alive. Q with the Acorn shot still trying to get this kill. And eventually Q getting run up, Quinn forward. And on these steps, that's a very vulnerable position when you've got the Rolling Thunder coming through, but good Kongs to block him out. Unfortunately, it doesn't lock him in. And the Wukongs is wasted by this Monkey King.
Yeah, the cogs were really good to save him, but the Wukong's maybe a little bit off. Or like
Zalk is getting a good amount of gold.
Yeah, he is. What are they buying on the cores of GG? There's a smoke happening. Clock is here. He's 6 as well. He's got the hook.
Jingu goes off. Q with the
wants a bigger
sharpshooter
target.
gets to the low ground.
Oh,
Hook shot as the stun is coming the way of the Clockwork. They get Q. That's it.
Silver Edge afterwards. Maybe a BKB. Never a BKB.
Acorn shot, bouncing around. Bushwhack connects. The instant TPs from the entire team. The silence, the Dream Coil, the damage not enough, but the Rolling Thunder coming through. They get the kill on Watson. Cogs, not going to be enough. As the Rolling Thunder, they don't pick up Celery and the Snowball. Man, Aurora, they're coming through. They're trying to get this kill on a Tofu. The stun is there. They'll get themselves a third. As Jabs with the double kill. It is now 10-10 and a net worth lead just slightly for Aurora.
You know what? Win or lose, Aurora are putting up a show, and that's what I...
Rolling Thunder, Orchid onto the Hoodwink, but you didn't get Jabs. And again, these stair spots make life really difficult. But a good snowball pulling in the Visage. Hook shot not great. And now Sharpshooter comes through. Dream Coil down. They'll get the kill on Ace. They're going to look for the rest. They'll try to take out this Tusk. They'll finish off Tofu. The familiar son of Kaori, but Celery going to be enchanted, slowed up, and in trouble. An impetus shot, and that Pavis will have to do a lot of work. Not sure it can do a lot of work, though, as the Waning Rift lands. They get themselves a triple on this puck. Aurora, they know they need this game more than anything.
Orchid is obvious here, though. I was thinking Monkey King Orchid. Instead, they went with the Visage Orchid.
Yeah, I think they're going Gladiator on the Monkey King.
Yep.
Dreamcoil committed with the bushwhack behind it. The damage is there. Celery's going to die. And I believe it's Hurricane Pike build for the Enchantress.
But it's still a very good item. There was a patch just before the last one where Bloodthorn was broken on him. No longer the case.
Sharpshooter, Waning Rift, Pavis. Seeds of Serenity, Ace over there, but Celery's still dead to Q the Orchid. Not a lot of damage to follow it up, but there's the Soul Assumption, and then the Orchid burn another Soul Assumption. Getting into the trees, but the Boundless Strike finds him, and Q is dead.
Yeah, Quinn was there, and then he kind of left him, thinking that Ace can do it on his own, but...
Yeah, the supports, if you can get that kind of damage and farm and utility out of the two they have here on Aurora, it could be quite nice. Looking for the stun, Cogs. Now on the high ground, kicks one over onto the Alchemist, thinks about the Rolling Thunder. Where's the rest of your team? A little bit further behind. But the Bushwhack lands, they've got the Spirit Vessel to hit the Sharpshooter. They'll get this kill onto Ace. Meanwhile, hook shot. That was back towards the Monkey King, I believe. They go Wukong's Dreamcoil. Wukong's is more of a deterrent from them coming in, but the Shards with the upgrade, now they get the Aegis. Uh-oh. Tofu, he's going to try and help. Watson off to the side. The BKB's going to be popped here by TA2000. Jab's going in continually with the Walrus Punch on him. Swashbuckle away from the Shards. Some impetus shots, thinking about the Requiem. There's a double shot, Bushwhack with the Acorn shot. Oh no, Ahmed, he's stuck for a second, but the impetus again. BKB force from Watson, and he has to leave.
Yeah, TA2000 forced that BKB. He was using the stun, and if you don't BKB there, he jumps you pro. I'm a big enjoyer. I think it's maybe better than Diffusal this game.
Yeah, I could see that being the case. Celery caught with the Vessel. And Cogs are down, but eventually see that damage. Ench, impetus, 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 impetus. And you die, and
Dreamcoil.
You're just dead. They'll go for Ace. Bushwhack lands, the Orchid not going to do anything, and they kill off the Visage.
One thing that's really hurting Ace this game.
And the AC for the Alchemist. I'm really curious to see what TA2000 queues up next.
The stun. TA.
Jumps in, Blink, Watson. Uh-oh! Rolling Thunder, there's the snowball save, but it's onto a BKB to Alchemist. Watson looking for the Requiem, but it's only in death. They'll get that kill on a Tofu. 2 years gone to the side of Gaimin Gladiators, make it a third with Quinn falling, and they look for more. They charge up the stun, but it is very rough. So we'll see how it goes. Shadow Blade.
Radiant's bottom is under attack.
Oh,
they've got vision.
Alchemist.
They know. They know. Alk is in.
Monkey's down.
Illusory Orb. Yeah, Quinn's in trouble. Snowball just on himself. Requiem, though, on what? Is it going to be enough? Quinn's already dead. Dreamcoil committed. They're going to look with the Rolling Thunder to get a kill on an Ace. The Familiars will stun up this Ahmed Puck, but it's not going to matter. They'll chase him to the Tier 4s.
Go to the fountain. Why the hell not? They're killing off the birds as well. Tier 2 is still standing. Look, one thing needs to be also stated. Aurora's map and objective taking is only allowed by all these observers. Like, they have so much vision. And speaking of vision...
Oh, hook shot is going to be enough to save Watson with the BKB. Right-clicking on the puck. Eventually, you got to think about TPing out, certainly, right? But I don't know if you have that opportunity to do so anymore. Glimmer Cape, still, they've got the Sentry. Requiem, the Requiem killing Abed in death. And Abed not happy about that, but... You know.
If you're 30 minutes in, you're 30k ahead.
It's more so for the earlier game, I guess.
For the earlier game, sure.
Win. Does he want to go back in on this? That seems like a death wish.
Nah, he's out.
As they will get Celery. Is he out, though? Rolling Thunder still going and looking and cutting down these trees eventually.
And Parasma or something later on, but MKB is probably the best one.
Oh, phase shifting, Walrus Punch, Snowball, Hook Shot, Aegis gone, Sharp Shooter flying through, TA2000 is in, they're going to try and get this kill, they'll go to the Requiem, they'll get the kill on a Tofu, but they'll lose Watson as well. So now Celery needs to run. If I see anybody be mean, I'm going to call you out right now. Tier 3 tower, that goes down. BKB's going to be popped by Quinn. They go to the Boundless Strike up in the air like a basketball was that Pango for a second. Wukong's is out there, and it's Kaori the only one who's caught within the shards, the cogs, and the circle of the Wukong. Sharpshooter flies through. Ahmed goes in with a Dream Coil that's going to be thrown on to Quinn. They go in, they've got the Rolling Thunder on to Ace. They're locking him down. Doesn't hit him on that turn, but still Ace trying to survive as Quinn's already dead. The Swashbuckle Celery's going to pop that Pavis trying to get out of this, but it's not going to be enough. They've got the Abyssal Blade on to Ace. 3 heroes dead. Gaimin Gladiators in a lot of trouble as Aurora trying to finish off the game. And they are not stopping at all.
Yeah, there's still a tier 2 on top lane.
Right. Some wisdom to be had, but wisdom unneeded as the Dream Coil is down. They roll up, they'll get the kill on a Tofu Celery, both dead. Buybacks available for both of them. They'll have Queen in 4 seconds, but can they hold for 4 seconds? TQ1000, he's focusing your throne. You gotta get the Alchemist off your base. Down goes Ace. Celery gone again before he loses the buyback symbol. The Rolling Thunder is going to land on a Watson. They'll take out Tofu a second time.
They're not
the Abyssal Blade on a Watson. GG is called, and Aurora split the series